One of the greatest things about life is that how you perceive it determines what you get from it. The lens through which you look at the world roadmaps your success, right? All we are is a compilation of the things we see and the beliefs we hold. Which brings me to a very interesting question. Why are human beings so inclined to limit themselves and their abilities? Why do we bring life to stopping points, to barriers that simply are not there? See, in the world we know, every day of our lives is consumed by rules, laws, limitations. If I throw a rock into the air, it's going to hit a certain point, come to a stop, and fall back down to earth. That's science. That result can be mathematically proven, and there's really no debate about it. The issue, though, and one of the most tragic elements of human behavior is when that exact certainty, that limitation, is applied to potential. Because potential is not a thing. Potential is an idea. Visualize someone who just completed a 6-minute mile, right? It's a pretty good time, something to be proud of. The question, though, is what tangible evidence, what proof does that individual have that they couldn't have run 5:59 or 5:50? 5:30. So often we stop because we believe we've done enough. We're comfortable right where we are, we know what the standard is, and we act accordingly. But just imagine a life without these false pretenses. Imagine the possibilities that exist for those who set their own standards. It truly is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Going back a few years, when Henry Ford first created the automobile, he said that if he would have asked the world what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. Because that was the standard. A new possible hadn't been defined yet. And this supports the fact that reality is whatever you decide it's going to be, right? That mentality has been held by anyone who's made a positive impact on society, anyone who's exceeded expectations. Unlike that rock flying through the air, there is no defined stopping point for you other than the one you give yourself. And today is about taking that stopping point and making it disappear. It's about innovation, having the courage to step into the unknown, to push, to do the things that most people wouldn't. Because most people are confined to those self-induced limitations. But they don't need to be. Right? There are two ways to look at any situation: to simply exist through it, or to have an impact, to be the defining piece, to do something memorable. And every day is an opportunity to become that standard. But you have to first believe you are. Believe that your capabilities and talents stretch far beyond what is right in front of you. Believe that possibilities are limitless. And you will see the world transform right in front of you. It'll be an incredible sight to see.
There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future is going to be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't. I can. They say I won't. I will. They say I'm not. I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind.
All right, family, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ready for evolution. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak for those in observance of the great holiday season of the Muslims. And I have with me, I'm Brother Eric Ture Muhammad. I'm on Khalfani radio platform, live and direct with my man from way back. We go back like spinal cords. That's Brother Dante Taylor, head of street ministry. What's going on with you, brother?
Assalamu alaikum, family. I am truly blessed, excited to get started, man. I can't wait. You're looking sharp there, brother.
Hey, well, you know, I try to catch up to you, brother. I see you went back home and worked on your tan. I got to go do that myself. But I know they're glad to have you back on the West Coast, brother. I know they're happy to have you. But I understand you'll be the team will be back in Michigan tomorrow.
Well, we'll be in Michigan next week. We're going to be having a meeting. Actually, it's going to be on 8 Miles in Southfield. It's next Sunday. We actually couldn't do it on a Saturday, so it's going to be on Sunday. The information is actually on my page. I'll get some flyers as well. Definitely get with you guys. But yes, next Sunday we'll be in Southfield, Michigan.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And of course, we got
send your people out there. If you're not out there, send your people out there. It's going to be beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, we have behind the scenes, behind that gold brick and that beautiful microphone on the screen, Brother Carlito, the CEO and founder of Khalfani Radio, on the set, holding it down for us, making sure we right and exact. Peace, big brother. How we doing?
Assalamu alaikum, black man. How you doing, family?
Great, great, great. Yeah, we're going to get him in there, Dante. We're going to work him.
Yeah.
We're going to get him, brother. Yeah, we bigger than that. We bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, Brother Carlito?
Wow. I'm doing fine. Thank Allah. How about yourself, family? What's going on, fam?
What's going on, family?
All right, so family, I'm going to start sharing the screen. We're going to go through some housekeeping notes here, and then we're going to get crunk, all right? So let me see. How do I start this? How do I start this? Okay, first and foremost, can everybody see that screen? Anything coming up?
You good, brother?
All right. So family, anybody who is on this line that has not been approached or you're inspired to get your free gold savings account, you can do that with us. Matter of fact, right now while you're on at www.khalfanigoldrush.com. That's www.khalfanigoldrush.com, and you register for your free gold savings account. Free. Did I say free? I underlined it. It's free. Now, family, our success and much of the success you see going around the country right now, particularly since Let's Go Weekend 8 this past April, has been a result for many of their getting their media kits through Khalfani Radio. Getting your media kit gives you access to an entire world because it's put together for you, the interviews of you as the affiliate, pushing your program, pushing your desires, and urging people to understand why it's important to be a part of this great wealth transfer. This can be done through Khalfani Radio. You can contact Mr. Carlito Muhammad at 347-337-8981. That's 347-337-8981. and you get your electronic media kit through Khalfani Radio and 1 Gram Productions. The cost of it is $45 US or 1 gram of cash gold. Wow. If you don't have the cash gold availability to transfer between platforms, very easy. You can reach through PayPal, KhalfaniRadio@gmail.com. Just put in the $45 US, or you can do Cash App at $ Khalfani Radio. So make sure, again, you reach out to Carlito, set up your appointments. Some of us will be calling and texting many of you. I have 20 on the list now. I know Brother Dante has some that he'll be doing, and we're going to be reaching out to make sure that we get your interviews in, get them edited, get them out to you. I'm telling you, it's doing wonders for me. Right now, Zambia, Nigeria, South Africa, UK, Trinidad, and Kingston, Jamaica, are all on the line with us right now as we speak, as a result of my appeal to them and joining on as affiliates with Karatbars International. It's an amazing opportunity. You don't want to lose out on the help that you're being given. All right, I'm going to stop the share screen, and I just want to share some things with you all real quick. I hope y'all all right with all the plugs. If I missed anything, especially Brother William, if I missed anything, please, by all means, let me know, and we'll make sure to push it and pump it, okay? As Brother Dante is working on the screen, his board, I'm going to share some things with your family. We had a very, very, very wonderful presentation last week. We got a lot of great reception from it. As a matter of fact, I want to thank all of you who have supported the live streams that we've done and shared on my YouTube channel, Eric Ture Muhammad, the YouTube channel. 1,000 people last week, 1,145 as a matter of fact, went to the Pray, Fast, and Save presentation that was done last week. It was very humbling to see those numbers and see that support. All right, so you can't go wrong by putting your truth out. This is your truth, your business. You have to live and speak your truth. But what I want to share with you real quick is the mindset. How do we get the mindset we need to be successful in this business? All of us who are on here as affiliates came on for a reason. Okay, we all came on for a reason. And whatever that reason is, now it's time to move from that reason and marry it into the why we're here. Okay, so there's a lot of things that go on to make business successful. I want to share with you just briefly what's been successful for me. I had to grow. I had to grow from the mindset of a consumer to one of a wealth builder. It was an evolving, still evolving. But we have to get to a point where we no longer think like the consumer and think as a wealth builder. Now, how we do that, it requires discipline. How we do that requires decisions. You know, if you want to make $1 million, you can't stay in the same nickel and dime arena and hope to get it. It can't happen. So your associations have to change. The level of thinking and camaraderie changes. Feeding off of those who are striving the way you are has to happen. And uniting yourself behind duplication. Not looking the part, that's replication. We're not talking about looking the part, we're talking about duplication. We mean doing, duplication. We're talking about doing what we see the successful people doing in order to achieve the same results. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same old thing, but expecting different results. And many of us find ourselves hung up, strangled, or hitting a wall in our momentum because we continue to do the same things we did as a consumer. We have to grow into the mindset of the wealth builder. What does the consumer do habitually? What does the consumer do without thinking? What does the consumer do like it's breathing? The consumer spends. The consumer spends. The consumer gets it in one hand, it goes right out the other. Sometimes it's not even, it doesn't get in the hand. It's like a volley. You throw money at the consumer. You no, I got to throw it to Target. Oh, I got to throw it to Walmart. Oh, I got to throw it here. Oh, I got to throw it to this concert. Oh, I got to throw it to this boat ride. Oh, I got to throw it to this Burger King or Murder King or what do I call it? Murder King and McDevils, Scary Queen. Taco Hell. You know, it goes to all those places. Or we go out and buy a bunch of Star Crack. You know, I'm sorry, Bucks. Okay, you know, I can get brutal, but I got a ton of them, Brother Dante. But look, the point is, when you lose the consumer mentality and unite around wealth builders, it rubs off on you. It's like a lion cub in a den with lions, developing the scent, developing the roar. You see? And what happens then the habit becomes saving. The saving will be addictive. You'll be so happy looking at how many coins you have. You'll be so happy looking at how much gold you have in your account. You'll be so happy knowing the end result is that you have more, because you recognize the ability of the piece of paper that we normally carry against the ability of the gold that you had exchanged for. All right, so I just want to lay that as a foundation. Hopefully it helps. We just have to get into a mindset and remain in the mindset of wealth builders. Maybe you need to look up a definition. What is it to wealth build? You see? And then do your little cheat sheet, you know, pros on one side, cons on the other, do's on one side, don'ts on the other. And figure out whether or not you fit all those scenarios, and be honest with yourself, because again, at the end of the day, all the boot camp training we do means nothing if you're not willing to make the decision to do for you, do for yourself. But we're here for you because we're here to prove that even though you're in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. We don't care, Khalfani Radio, what team you're on. We don't care, Street Ministry, what organization you're on. We don't care, Team Freedom or Woodward Group or Wealth Builders Worldwide. We don't care. We understand that you are in business. You are in the world, and you know of people in need. And with those three things, we have something in common. We have what they need. All right? Take it, Brother Dante. What you got for us?
Definitely, brother. Like you stated.
Sisters, brother, can I just chime in real quick? Because evidently the message is not working. I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure that we understood that we got some people that are plugged in, that are hearing the word, and that's ready to take this message to their team members. We got Shelton Lane, Sister Fatima X, Sister Jennifer.
I'm sorry, sir. Minister Farrakhan refers to her as Fatima. That's Fatima X Cole.
Fatima X Cole.
This is the sister.
Jennifer Joseph, thank you. Rafus Jones Jr., Jerome Carncross, Brother Mustafa Muhammad, Sister Denise Renee Muhammad, Brother Minister Jamil Muhammad, shout outs, and Brother Bernard B. Sirius Robinson, and Sister Fatima X Cole. She's actually that sister that had a conversation live with Minister Farrakhan about Karatbars affiliates, and it's on her page, and it's on Khalfani Radio's page, with the minister actually supporting the efforts and the gallants of going out there and getting your goal up. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Also, we have Jennifer Joseph. Welcome, sister. Another Karatbars affiliate. Sister Colleen Muhammad. We have Brother Dante, of course, telling us, let's go, let's go. Tone Khalfani's in the house. Brother Jerry Muhammad is there as well. And of course, the people I mentioned previously out of Ghana, Zambia, and Nigeria. All right. So, Brother Dante, it's yours.
Brother, like you were stating, brother, we're talking about wealth building. And like you said, when you break that down, we're building. When you build blocks at a time. That's why I love what we do, because again, we have the unique opportunity to go for self and do for self. And because it is small, affordable amounts, it is really, truly wealth building. I mean, if you think about it, the money that we exchange for that hard asset, it's not a lot. If you really think about it, what's a gram? It's not a lot. You won't lose it. You won't miss it. But you will be thankful that you did do that, because again, it's wealth building. It doesn't mean that it's happening overnight, but you continuously do the small things. And what it allows you to do it allows you to truly get to the point where you have freedom, where you can really, you are going for self, but you'll be able to do for self. And then when you're able to do those things, then you're able to help so many more people. So yeah, brother, I go ahead and continue. I want people to understand. Again, I think people get it twisted. They think that we're doing something different, or no, we're just showing people how to save their money a smarter way. And brother, as you said, it is truly wealth building. It's not necessarily wealth, all of it at once. It's building block by block, piece by piece, building it. And we have the opportunity to get them in small, affordable amounts. So yeah, brother, it just creates so many more opportunities. And what you just stated, that sister spoke to the minister. I'm late. I haven't seen that. I'm sharing that with everyone because, as you guys know, that's why I'm here in Karatbars International right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate knowing that. So big ups to Sister Fatima. She was on the Cliff Kelly show, and Minister Farrakhan was on doing his thing, and she called in and chimed in, and it was a very, very, and you can see the minister's acknowledgments of what she was saying, how he honed in on it, and then just dealt with the whole aspect of gold and saving and getting out of or converting your fiat currency. In fact, it even went so far as to, when you see the entire program, he actually comes back to it just to reiterate the need of having our own control of our own economy. It was just a powerful, powerful, powerful show, and I really thank her for having the platform and utilizing the platform and being unafraid. Because let me tell you something, family. No one has a padlock on doing good. That's directly from the words of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, from the mouth of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to me and to many of the believers in a particular meeting in New York City some years ago. And I was under fire for things I was doing that weren't traditional for sure, definitely weren't understood, and I had some growing up behind what I was doing as well. But the point that the minister made resonated with me. No one has a padlock on doing good. Good is synonymous with God. So when you exercise your godhood like that, Sister Fatima and others, you just really need to thank the God, and for him giving you the platform, that's his way of applauding your effort to step forward with your godhood. All right, so I just want to share that tidbit. I'm gonna go back to the share screen. Everybody all right? I am too. Uh-oh, hold on, I hit the wrong button here. Almost left the meeting. All right, I'm also old. Oh, thank you all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. They're still coming in, and I'm really grateful, really grateful. Thank you so much. All right, now, family, again, there are those of you who are here who may have questions, and you may know who your sponsor is. Get back to your sponsor and put the questions to your sponsor. Put the heat under her or him to give you what we promised: support. Now there may be a situation where you don't know how to reach your sponsor. Some of you have been in situations where you were orphaned. Orphaned meaning the idea was introduced to you. You might have learned about it on YouTube. You might have learned about it on Facebook or Instagram, or someone approached you about a meeting, asked you if you had any ideas, entertained any thoughts on making more money from the comforts of your own home. And you said yes. And they gave you a link and you signed up and you never saw this person again. Or some of you just came across it on a whim or a fluke. It's not really a fluke. That's Karatbars choosing you. All right. But you still need support and a sponsor. Well, to get in touch with your sponsor through Karatbars, just contact help@karatbars.com, give your username, and ask to be contacted by your upline director. Okay. And that's how that would work. With your username, they will search out who your upline is, your sponsor. And if they can't reach out to your sponsor, they will reach that one who's responsible for your organization, and they'll accommodate you with the information you need. Okay. And again, of course, you always have us. All right. So let me see if I got this right now. Oh, no, I had the wrong screen. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got to close some windows here. Where's it? Where's it? Okay, so remember that. Now, last week we went over a few tidbits tidbits on the basics. It's always about the basics. It's always about the fundamentals. What makes a great basketball player? What makes a great football player? It's not the star catch or the last second shot. Those are moments. But what makes them great at what they do are the fundamentals. You want to be great at what you do? You have to do the fundamentals. You have to do the basics. You have to do those things that keep you in tune and in touch and keep your organization growing and keep your savings growing. Remember, we are wealth builders, you know? So those of us who are interested, the first thing we want to do, we want to make more money. We want to make money 5 times a month as opposed to once a month. You can do the free savings once a month, but you can also get a package and earn money 5 times a month. Look, the one thing that I learned in this experience, when I secured my package after I woke up and found out my wife was up and running without me, but when I went on and signed up under her and got the package, that money came back to me within a week. Her money's, she had a bigger, larger package, but her money's came back, I think, in 9 days. And we've been making profit ever since. And this is what I mean by getting into the mindset of wealth building. Because when you make that investment into yourself, it automatically pays itself back just by what's in the contents of the packages alone. And you find something phenomenal. Other people see it just like you do. So when you reach out to them and tell them about this magnificent opportunity, they will get a package and you will make money. And you never have to do it again. And all you have to do is continue to tell people, have people tell people, and you'll make your money while you sleep. So we've never been in the red. There is no red in Karatbars. The only way you can't be successful or not make money in Karatbars is not by joining. You would have to absolutely not join in order not to benefit from this generational wealth building. So get your package. Get in where you fit in. Upload your KYC documents. That's know your customer. That's the know your customer. That means the proof of identity rather, and proof of address. Those are the things you need to upload. And of course, set up your auto exchange. This is where you regularly, whether it be weekly, whether it be bi-weekly, whether it be monthly, you set your system up in your back office where you save at least 1 gram of gold or a fixed dollar amount of at least 50 euros. You set it, forget it, and allow this to take a life of its own. And then you come back when you remember and add more to it. So you can find all that information, and Brother Dante has it on his screen as well as www.wealthbuildersworldwide.info or www.mywbw.net. And then we were encouraged last week to follow the map, the massive action plan. This plan allows you and I to take the steps of the successful. We make a list of at least 100 people. You can't say you don't know 100 people. Heck, most of you got at least 1,000 friends on Facebook. And if you don't have that, you have at least 1,000 names and numbers in your phone. You have at least 1,000 names and numbers in email. You have neighbors. You have people you shop with, people that you patronize on a regular basis. They'd be more than happy to hear what you have to say because they're wondering how you're getting it. So when you go to your barber or your beautician, or where you go to your masseuse or your massage therapist, or where you go to go get your dry cleaning done, or where you go to your laundromat, where do you go to your local package store, grocery store, drugstore, pharmacy, you know, they want to hear. How about this? There are a lot of people out here in the world who are doing things and have to look over their shoulder. They have an entrepreneurial spirit. They have entrepreneurial technique. They have a skill set that's successful for them. But now you have something to offer them where they don't have to look over their shoulder, where they don't have to worry about people trying to take them off because they're investment in gold, their investment in coins that are backed in solid gold will make them millionaires. They won't even be on the corner anymore. They won't be out there on the block anymore. They can hold their head up high and never have to look over their shoulder. So make sure you go to the wealthbuildersworldwide.info or www.mywbw.net and get with your massive action plan. Get your list, talk to people, and allow us as your uplines, edify us, and let us step in and help you seal the deal and create a partner in your organization. Now, we always talk about stay plugged in, but we want to explain it a little bit. And I'm allow Brother Dante to do that because, you know, when people say, well, I just can't get anything to work, our answer cannot be, well, you just got to stay plugged in. What does that mean to somebody who ain't never heard it before? So, Brother Dante, would you be so kind to elaborate for us on the opportunity and what it means to get the support you need?
Yeah, brother, and you know what, I'm glad that you stated that because we do say, and we say a lot, we say stay plugged in, but like you said, what does that mean? What does staying plugged in, what does that mean? As you guys see on the screen, you see the sites, the real money, the Karatbars, the Karat Pay. When we say stay plugged in, we're basically just saying stay connected with family. We have something going on pretty much every day. Almost every day we have something going on for the new person all the way to the veteran. One thing Mr. Best has instilled in us is knowing the importance of doing what we do, but do it continuously. From the power calls every morning. We don't have one on Sundays, but we have the power calls every morning. Trainings Tuesdays and Thursdays. The support is there for you. It states get the support you need. We have a huge family of wealth builders that are here for you. Like you stated, some people, if they signed up with someone and don't necessarily upline or who their sponsor is, or just say, for instance, if your sponsor is a person that's not fully connected or a person that's not actively working the business, that's still fine. You can be a person that just got in the business, didn't know anything, didn't know anybody. All you have to do is, as you stated earlier, brother, stay plugged in with the family. If you don't have a copy of, what we're showing on the screen right now, you should take it. If you're a new person, take a picture of it. For you leaders that are on the line right now, you should have a copy of this in your phone. You should send it to all of your people, especially to all of your blue dots. Because again, if a person is, sometimes it can be overwhelming. A person gets in the business and says the sponsor's not really active, or even if they are, they may find themselves struggling, wondering maybe why the business isn't growing, or I don't know what's going on in my business. I can't get anybody to. Staying connected with the family, you'll learn certain ways to go about building your business. You may just need a small tweak, or instead of approaching an individual this way, you may need to say whatever it is, whatever it may be. As Brother Eric has stated to you guys, there really is no excuse. There really is no excuse because we do have a serious support team. So all you want to do is just make sure that you stay connected with us, with family, Brother Eric, myself, all the leadership that you see on there. And there's other, of course, there's many more leaders than what you see on the flyer. But staying connected with family, because that's what we are. Staying connected with family will, one, you'll learn. And two, more importantly, you'll definitely earn. Stay connected with family. Let us teach you. Let us show you. Again, it's wealth building, block by block, piece by piece, and you will be successful. You definitely will be successful.
Yes, sir. Thank you, big brother. Now, I want you all to look at this section that I'm sort of highlighting with my cursor there, www.goldrocks.info. That's one I did not write down, but www.goldrocks.info, and that will be tomorrow, Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to get on that. You want to fast track your business. You want to jumpstart your support. And then immediately after that, I believe we have a launch party that's going on with Ms. Tanisha Glassby and Mr. Dalco. So you may want to find yourself in line for that. And reach out deep. Reach out to your family members. Reach out to those within your organization, your members, your pay lines, your pay legs, and talk to them about getting on and what it can mean for them, because you already know what it can mean for you. All right, I want to go to the next screen. Let me figure out, there we go. I want you to remember your landing page. Your landing page, for those who don't have capture pages yet, your landing page is www.therealmoney.info. www.therealmoney.info. Your referral link. Now, this link is what you send out to people when you want them to sign up after they've seen that page. Sometimes you want to send it together, but you also want to tell them how to sign up. So www.karatbars.com/, small case S, =, and whatever your username is. Very important, okay? That dedicates that prospect to you and to your organization. We'll review that again before we get up out of here. Now, before I go to that screen, I want to take us back to the dashboard that I promised that I would review again for us. And we appreciate your time. Now, mind you, any questions that you might have, any comments, put them in the chat. Now, when I'm on a shared screen, I can't see them, but Mr. Carlito probably can. Mr. Dante might be able to see them. And of course, we'll be monitoring the Facebook messages and questions on the Khalfani radio stream. So please, by all means, let us know. And those who have shared into watch parties, we thank you. I see several dozens of watch parties out there, but people under your watch party may have questions that we will not be able to see. But you can reach back to us and let us know what those questions or comments are, and we'll be more than happy to oblige them as long as time permits. All right.
Brother Jamil Muhammad, he messaged and said, we don't expect a windfall to be given to us. We are preparing to build a fortune for ourselves.
Yes, sir. Please repeat that.
We don't expect a windfall to be given to us. We are preparing to build a fortune for ourselves.
See, that's the wealth building mentality, y'all. That's the wealth building mentality. That's what we have to have. That's exactly what we have to have. Okay, let me.
Shout out to Brother Jamil as well.
Absolutely.
We got Brother Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Thank you for joining us as well, family. Everybody that's joining us, we really appreciate you guys.
Thank you, thank you. All right, family, this is an example of our dashboard. This is what you have in your back office. Now, many of you, well, not many of you, the 6 that joined onto our organization today, when I spoke with you all and you signed up, and we thank you for being in business. We look forward to being in business with you and building a great wealth future. But you said you couldn't access your back office. Listen, once you register, you have to go back to your email to verify your email. Once you have verified your email, then what happens is it opens up your Karatbar access to your office.
It's so still on the land. It's still on the other page, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad you said something. I was going. All right, can we see it yet, brother? Is it up?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So when you sign up and you register for your free gold savings account, and then you've gone to your email that asks you to verify your account with Karatbars, verify your email, and once you've done that, it automatically gives you access to your dashboard. So then when you type in your username and password, this is what the first screen you'll get, and that's your dashboard. Your dashboard will consist of many things, but the main things I want to show you today, up top, these are your menu options, or where you can go in your dashboard. You know, you're welcome to peruse that at your leisure. On your dashboard, you have here that says, click here to bring your business to the next level. This is a video. Can you all see that? That video shows you what we've always said, that duplication is the way to success. So we're encouraging all of you to take a look at that and learn your dashboard and learn the things you can do to jumpstart your business. All right? Then, now I'm trying to get away from that screen. Okay. Then you have tutorials that are above each step. Each one of these videos are just maybe 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so for each step. Okay? So explore your steps. If you're ready to order your package now, you haven't done so yet, or you haven't gotten into it yet, again, KhalfaniGoldRush.com is where you would sign up if you have, if you're inspired to sign up and you have no sponsor. Okay? But you want to get your package. That gets everything started. And you're in immediate profit zone from the time you go for your package. Then you want to upload your KYC documents. These are know your customers. And in here, which has been a tripping point for a lot of people, let me know if you can hear it.
To be able to purchase Karatbars gold products or receive any commission payouts, you will need to upload your KYC documents. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. We need a copy of a valid government-issued ID with the matching name, a clear picture in color, and the DOB. For the verification of your physical address, we need a copy of a utility bill, like a gas or phone bill, etc., which is not older than 6 months and that clearly reflects the name, address, and a date. No envelopes, no screenshots or online bills. Some countries require additional information. To upload, please select the document type first. If you want to upload a proof of your ID, please choose Proof of ID in the drop-down menu. Then select the file you want to upload. This can be a picture or a scan of your ID, your passport, or your driver's license, for instance. To select the file, click on Browse and pick the file you want to upload. Click on Open and press the gray button that says Upload Chosen File. After successfully uploading the document, please generally allow 24 hours for the KYC check to be completed by our KYC department. Please note that the KYC check will only be started if you uploaded both, a proof of ID and a proof of address document. Please watch out for an email which will tell you if your KYCs are sufficient and have been approved. If your KYCs are declined, please read the email carefully in order to understand why your KYCs have been considered insufficient. If your KYCs have been pending for more than 24 hours, please check with our support via email or call our hotline. To learn more about how your back office works, please make sure to check out our other tutorial videos. Thank you for watching and have a golden day. Your Karatbars team.
Now, how simple and easy is that? That was 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And most of us, because we look for shortcuts or instant gratification, you know, we look for it in the wrong places, thinking out of the consumer mentality. Just give me, just give me, just give me. When Mr. Seiss has already given it to you in your dashboard. 2 minutes of conversation there that you can pause, go back, rewind, and tweak until you get it right for yourselves, for it to fit yourselves. That's more valuable than staying on the line with an upline, explain the very thing that if you just looked at it from the beginning, you would have it. I'm not discouraging you speaking to us. I'm not discouraging you from speaking to your sponsors. I'm just saying that there are things that are already answered for you if you take the step to explore and to look. This is why when we send out the landing page or the capture pages, we ask our prospects, Have you seen the video yet? Well, not yet. Just tell me what it's about. Well, take a look at the video, and can we get back to you at 4 o'clock or maybe 6? Those times work for you? See, because we know the value of watching that video. It keeps you from having to beat your gum so much because they'll already have the answer to the questions. And when you come back to them, the only thing you're doing now is asking them the question. Did you see an opportunity in this for yourself? And they'll say yes. We'll say, great, let's get started. And we go ahead and get signed up. It's real simple. It's real simple because people informed, people inspired and informed, that's a valued relationship there. And all they want to do is sign up. And then you move right on. Okay? So follow your tutorials. They're easy to follow. In 10 minutes, you've learned a lifetime of information in just 10 minutes on this dashboard. All right? You can't encourage that enough. Any other comments on that, Brother Dante?
Yeah, brother. As you just stated, everything is, you guys, everything that you need is here for you. As the brother just showed you, you're not sure about the KYC, that video shows you exactly what you need to do. Package, video shows you exactly what you need to do. Again, if you are not diligent to at least take the time, this is your business, regardless of whether you're doing it full-time, part-time, some of the time, hardly ever, it's still a business. And if you do the proper things, especially in the beginning, take the time, whether it's yourself or with your affiliates. You want to make money, like brother stated, let's get you started right now. Get your package. Spoke on it last week. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get your package. If you can't afford it when you get paid, next week, 2 weeks, okay, let's get your package. Upload your KYC immediately. But as you see, it's step 2, not step 1. Get your package first. Do the KYC. Don't mess around with it. Don't wait. Don't play around with it, because it may take a little bit of time in the beginning, but if you properly do what you need to do in the beginning, the water will be a lot smoother. The water will be a lot smoother, I promise you. Take the time, do what you need to do in the beginning, whether it's yourself or with your affiliates. Make sure you do that. It's very important.
Yes, sir. Thank you, big brother. So follow your dashboard, follow your map, look at your landing page, and learn about the business you're in. In case you don't know it, let's take a quick look. This is Karatbars International. Again, this is the front page of your wealthbuildersworldwide.info landing page. We're asked first to save in gold. Oh, strike. Let me go first where it explains who we are and what we are. This is what's known as the overview. For those of you who have been privy to our power calls, Monday through Saturday at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, these calls allow you to hear this overview. This is our anthem. This is our mantra. This is our marching order. And we follow this religiously because what it does, it indoctrinates us into the great wealth transfer and the new money system. So we first save in gold. Second, we save and earn. Third, we maximize your earning potential. And fourth, we save Karat Gold coin and Karat coin bank coin. Why Karatbars? A Karatbar savings account gives you protection against future financial crisis and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. Now, that line alone, I wish I can highlight it, but that line alone, Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. This right here negates all the naysayers who say, I can get my gold for less. I can get mine for less. There was a man who was on the phone texting me last week, brothers. This man told me I can find mine for $65. Why I got to pay $65 a gram? I can get mine for $45. I know that he can't get it for $45 if he's trying to buy 1 gram, because it has to be done in volume. And with those merchants, you have to do it in volume, number one. And secondly, more cases than not, it's just a ploy to get you to their site. That's why it's always out of stock. We are never out of stock because we have tons of gold, and we have the largest active gold mine in Guinea as we speak. We have the gold mines in Madagascar. We have tons of gold already deposited in our gold standard bank in Guinea, as well as backing our cryptocurrency deposit in the world's only and first cryptocurrency bank in Miami, Florida. Man.
Oh, man.
So gold is a store of wealth and value and is an appreciating asset. So if you don't know the system, watch your own videos. Watch your own videos. Hear what Mr. Slice has to say about it. And learn about the coin and the power of gold. All of it is there. All of it is here. And think about this now. What did you have to pay to get this? So when we say free, that's exactly what it is. You know, that's exactly what it is. And I know it's hard to imagine because we come again from the consumer mentality. If it doesn't have a $sign and 0.99 cent on the back, we don't think we're getting a deal. We don't think free is a deal. That's why Sherry and Sherry Robinson and Sherry Brown, I'm sorry, Sherry and Willie Brown, that's why they say is free 99. It only costs free 99 because they know the mentality that they're trying to break. They're trying to break that consumer mentality. Now, for those of you who don't think that we don't deserve free, that speaks to a whole nother scenario. That means you don't think enough of yourself.
Say that again, brother.
That's a whole nother thing. You have toiled and slaved for wherever you live, forever how long, because 1% decided to control 10% who went on to control the wealth of the world. And here we are, following suit behind them. We work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire with 40% less than what we worked for. And we can't see the need, or rather not the need, we can't see that we deserve better, that we've earned the right to do and have better. Come on. So it's not free. This is your birthright. Why? Why is it that gold is so expensive? Why is it that gold is so rare? Why is it that gold is such an appreciating asset? That's because God ain't making no more of it. Just like God ain't making no more land. And if he's trying to give it to you, only he can do it. So yes, you free 99ers, change your mentality and understand that you've earned this right. Because you didn't ask to be in poverty. Poverty is like punishment for a crime you didn't commit. You're born into it, wondering what you did. Anyway, check your videos, check your sites, all right? And I did promise that we will explore a little bit today in our planning, Brother Dante and Brother Khalito and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about these coins so you understand what we actually have. What is cryptocurrency? I'm gonna share that with you as soon as I get out of this screen. Anything else, brothers, before I move to that screen? Brother Carlito, Brother Dante?
Brother, you know, we're just touching on what you were saying while you were switching screens, as you were saying that you had a brother last week to tell you that he can get gold for $45. I got a really good friend of mine, and I don't even know if he's watching right now. We had the same similar conversation. He's been a brother that he's understood gold. He's actually been getting gold for quite a while, even before I was in Karatbars. And he was stating to me, now originally he was stating, and this was over a year or so ago, he was saying, well Dante, I get my gold cheaper. You know, I got a broker, I got a person that I get it cheaper. And I think he was saying maybe around 45, 50 bucks or whatever. And at the time, that was before we were, not saying before we had the cash gold, but let's just say around that time.
Mm-hmm.
With the advent of the cash gold, you actually can't beat our price now because the cash gold is roughly $45 for a gram. 40, 45 bucks per gram roughly for the cash gold. But what I told him, which was more important, I told him, I was like, I understand that, brother. I was like, but you know, I'm from Michigan and he's in Michigan. I said, but in order for me to get some gold from your guy, I got to come to Michigan. And I said, and if I come to Michigan and get some gold from you, he's not going to break you off. He might look out for you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I said, and if I decide that I want to send somebody else to your guy, he's not going. I said, so I understand what you're saying, but the uniqueness of what we do is that I don't have to accumulate all the gold and keep it here and you got to come see me and then I got to give it to you. No, you can get it from yourself and you have access to it and the company pays us. So the price, can't beat the price anymore because we're at cash gold at $45. So for the brother that was stating that, you can't beat our price anymore. We have a spot really where, as you stated, brother Eric, most of those places where you see, $45, you got to get about 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's still the price is going to be more. And then with that,
you got fees also.
Oh yes, brother. And then, but what you also have to know, you have to be careful. When I first got in Karatbars, you guys have probably heard me state where I looked at 1,000 videos because I wanted to make sure that it was legit. Because I was like, ooh, I'm about to kill it if this is legit. But I saw videos and there was one that stood out where you had these gold dealers and these gold brokers where it was one guy in particular where he stated he had been dealing with this company, I think, for years. Hadn't been checking the gold because just knowing that the relationship that they had and come to find out that the gold that they were distributing to the people that they were getting from them, it wasn't even pure. It was, I don't know if it was lead in the middle. It was just all different types of stuff. We have a guarantee because our gold is certified by the London Bullion Market Association. So what I tell people is that it doesn't even matter. Even if you do have a person that unless you're getting each and every one of them checked, I like to stamp knowing that no matter what, my gold is official. As my brother say, like a referee with a whistle. My gold is official. I ain't got to worry about whether is it plated, is it gold plated, is it our gold is exactly what it states that it is. So again, anybody that talks about price, you can't beat our price anymore. Okay, you definitely can't beat it. At one point you were able to, but you can't beat our price anymore. And two, you definitely can't beat that guarantee.
Absolutely.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Assalamu alaikum. I just wanted to add on that we had a couple of more wealth builders that joined us. Brother Darren, Turner Bay, and Brother Dipstar, Not Nice. Welcome to the feed. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Also, Sister Viola Timraz is in the house. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Viola, coming out of the mighty DM of V. She has a great wealth of knowledge. She's a longtime follower of the Honorable Mr. Elijah Muhammad. She understands gold. She's been saving gold since 1971, I believe she told me. And praise be to Allah, I'm glad she's on. I see she has a question. I'm not sure what she's asking. It says, did he say he has or was purchasing Karatbars? I think she's referring to the conversation that Brother Dante, you and I were just having about people who are talking about they could buy it for less. So if that's the question, then if I don't have it right, Sister Viola, please just text and I'll straighten it out, okay? And we'll get it. But I believe that's what you were asking. I see Sister Sharon Brown is on, and thank you for the happy birthday wish. Thank you, Sister Sharon. Thank you very much. Sister Sharon Brown is out of Jersey. New Jersey, we're coming your way. June 22nd, we'll be in Newark, New Jersey at the King's Family Restaurant there in Newark, New Jersey. On the 23rd, the following day, we're in Plainfield, New Jersey. Those details will follow on the Dream Big Tour. So we have Sister Sharon Brown there, Sister Latoya Gold Porter. Yes, it is really straightforward. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. And there's so many more on the line that I'm trying to scroll, but each time I try to scroll, I lose the screen. I guess I'm having a senior moment. All right. So I do apologize for that. All right. I want to move to the screen to show you a little bit on our coins, because a lot of people really aren't clear on the difference between the coins and why we put so much emphasis on what we have. Let me know if you can see the screen, please, of our coins. Is the screen sharing?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, so you have on your left the Karat Gold coin, and you have on the right, you have your Karat coin bank coin. So these are our coins, the KBC coin and the KCB coin. The KBC coin was the first coin that came out, I want to say April of last year, Brother Dante.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, February.
I'm sorry,
February, March.
Thank you. That's right. That's right. And it came out as ICO stage. It's the largest grossing coin in the history of the coin exchange out of an ICO. Over $100 million was vested by people buying into this coin because it is a coin back in solid gold. It's not certificate. It's not hearsay. It's not people just telling you they got a coin that's colored in gold. No, this is pure authenticated gold. As Dante was sharing with you earlier, you're talking about LBMA, London Bullion Market Association certified. If you need to know more about that, just open up any Wall Street Journal, open up any newspaper rag, anything from a daily newspaper to the AJC in Atlanta to the New York Times, or anything that shows you a stock exchange, and look for LBMA, look for the gold, and you'll see the certifications there, and you'll see LBMA, and it'll tell you the value of the gold on the market at that moment, what it was over the past 24 hours, what it was over the past 7 days, 30 days. It gives you a ledger. All right, we're on that ledger. This gold that we have, 999.9, 24K, this is the gold, the pureness of gold that governments use to settle debt. We are a debt-free company, and we're backed in solid gold. All right, so to a little bit more about the coin, the Karat Gold coin, the KBC, over 12 billion sold from January of 2018 through April 2018. Over $100 million was raised, already trading on 5 exchanges. Actually, it's more like 12 now exchanges. HitBC, CoinB, Yobit, CoinSuper, and our exchange Karatbit, which you'll learn more of the next training next week. Karat Coin Bank Coin, the KCB coin, was launched in September of last year. 50 billion for sale until September 2019. Any unsold will be burned.
Hey, brother, can we pause right there for a second? Go back to this. I want you guys to understand what Brother Eric just stated to you guys, especially with the KCB coin. Now, mind you, first off, like the brother stated, we did 100 million in 2 months for the KBC coin. Biggest ICO in the history of cryptocurrency. Do I need to pause so you guys really, cryptocurrency, out of all the coins, Bitcoin, Litecoin, it doesn't matter. The #1 ICO in the history, 100 million in 2 months. That's huge. That's major. Get your KBC coins. And we're on a lot of exchanges. But the reason I wanted the brother to pause is that our KCB coin, and I know a lot of people, they get confused, like, man, okay, what's the difference? Or how the KBC coin is backed by gold. The KCB coin is backed by the Karatbars universe, basically. To put it in a nutshell, everything from the exchange, everything that we have going on, care pay fees, everything, KCB coin. But check it out. We did 100 million to KBC in 2 months. Okay, 12 billion coins sold January to April 2018. 50 billion KCBs now. Think about this, you guys, and here's the moment. Any coins that are not sold, any KCB coins that are not sold, they're going to be burned. Now, the reason I wanted to pause is because think about it. If once September hits and all the other coins, it's not like we're going to be the only ones with this coin. How valuable do you think that KCB coin will be. I know a lot of you guys, and well, it was on a public forum, so I'll definitely state it as well. A lot of you guys, if you remember when Mr. Delco was, I believe they were over in Dubai, when they stated that they believe that the KCB coin will be worth 1 kilogram gold. I do the math. Y'all know what kilos are. A kilogram of gold. And we're going to be the only ones with no extras. The coins are going to be valuable. And I know we're going to talk about the profit packages a little bit later, so I don't want to go too far. But that KCB, get your coins. Get your coins, get your coins, get your free cryptocurrency. As the brother stated earlier, we get free gold and we get free cryptocurrency. Back to you, Brother Aaron.
Wow. Wow. And look, you know, he opened up a ton there. That was a straight revelation. The fact that when this coin is gone, then those of us who have it will be in full control of the blockchain, the acceleration of it, and the monies that are derived from it. Because in the world of Karatbars, the fees that are paid to operate in this finance, you see a portion of those fees. When you're a merchant and you go to and you have somebody purchase a product from you, and they use their Visa or MasterCard or American Express or whatever card they use, and it goes through the process of a third party. It goes through there with a fee attached to it. So your $100, you might get back 94, or your $100, you might get back 86. But now you reach a point of true transparency with a decentralized system that allows you to get exactly what you're looking for. And the fees, Karatbars absorbs the fees. They keep half of the fees in the bank, and the other half is divided amongst its affiliates. Oh man, you really don't understand what we got. And then when you talk about the one coin, now mind you, we're only talking about 2023. One coin, the goal is to have that coin equal 1 kilogram per coin. Now, I don't know about you, but a kilogram right now is about $48,000. All right, let's move forward. Y'all all right? Just wanted to tap you over the head a little bit. I ain't got no coins in my house. You got any coins in your house, Dante or Carlito? I ain't got no coins, y'all.
No, brother. I was thinking about getting some. I ain't got no coins.
Some areas the kilogram is 60 stacks.
That's right. That is right.
But I don't have no coins.
Yeah, we read about it, y'all. We read about it. We don't really know.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Yeah. All right. So, what is the best way to this? Now, mind you, I want to tell you that these slides that you're looking at right now were provided by one of our great senior partners overseas, Brother Brian McGinty. And I think he pronounces McGinty actually, but I say McGinty. I hope I'm not mispronouncing. But I correspond with him a lot in helping to understand the value of what we have. He says, what is the best way to ensure you cannot be closed down in any jurisdiction? The answer, to be present in many. What is the best way to ensure the supply of gold that you have, the supply of gold you need? Own the gold mine. What is the best way to ensure that your customers can exchange coins and gold fiat? Own the exchange. What is the best way to ensure that banks do not block your customers' transactions? Own a bank and ATMs. What is the best way to ensure you have the correct amount of cryptocurrency? Wow. Create the coins. What is the best way to ensure you have a blockchain that suits your needs? Create the blockchain. Family, we have all of those. We have the Karat Gold Bank. We have the Gold Standard Bank. We have our Karat Pay payment system. We have our coins, and we have the Karatbit exchange. Now, we're moving into privacy. It's the new order, y'all. It's a new order. We have the world's highest encrypted, highest secured, most affordable, and the only voice over blockchain smartphone called the K1 Impulse phone. You can Google it if you like. You can go to our YouTube channels and you can find them. The K1 Impulse phone. Privacy is the new order. This phone operates over 3 levels. It can operate off a SIM card. If your SIM card doesn't work, wherever you have Wi-Fi availability, but if you live in the boonies or the sticks, you know, because some of us live so far out, like, you know, Carlito say Strong Island, but we don't really know where he at because he ain't got no coins. But look, you know, if the signal goes out, all he'll have to do is convert his option to pick up on a satellite. And here's the best part of it, not the best part, but some that really kick you over the head. You don't require a provider. You won't have to deal with Sprint. You won't have to deal with, what do you call them? T-Mobile or any of these entities any longer. And not only is it more affordable than Apple, but your services alone are only €6 a month. I don't know if they heard that, Brother Dante.
I'm stuck.
Euros, $6 a month for service. The world's highest encrypted phone, and it has a detachable key where all your memory, everything stays with you. If you lost the phone, you just lost a shell. But you can also operate your exchange from it securely. And because it's over a blockchain, which you'll get a presentation on the blockchain next week, you'll understand that it is absolutely unhackable. And then on the left of your screen, you're looking at the Carat Merchant or the K Merchant apparatus. This is the apparatus where merchants or sellers can sell their wares online, as vendors at different functions, in brick and mortar storefronts. You can sell your services using cryptocurrency, fiat currency, and you will get 100% of what you're looking for. Oh, that's also free to have. And you get a commission off of anyone that signs up for it. It's free, y'all. It's free. So, taking a quick look. Now, look at this website here, karatcrypto.com. That's Mr. McGinty's website there, www.karatcrypto.com. You're welcome to look it up. And there's a video presentation. It's about 20 minutes or so, and it gives you a great wealth of information on how this is actually moving and how the whole face of money and currency exchanges have changed and how you're on the front end of it. Now, he has some credibility. He only has 27,000 affiliates under him. He signed up personally 2,000 of them, and he's only been with the company since 2013. So I don't want you to think that, you know, well, I guess it's a little credibility. What do you think, brothers? All right. So the return of asset-based currency with cash, gold, and Carat Pay, is not currency backed by gold. It is currency which is gold. I'm talking about the coin now. The first cryptocurrency backed by physical gold in a vault. The world's first cryptocurrency bank with accounts and ATMs. An exchange where gold, fiat currency, and all cryptocurrency can be traded. And of course, the smart and digital phones and technologies that are abreast. Now, mind you, many of us, Karatbars began in 2011. We could not have possibly known all of this was in play, because from 2011 up to about 2015, all we wanted to do was save gold. Save 1 gram of gold, save 2.5 grams of gold, save 5 grams of gold. That's what we knew, and we told people. Then all of this developed as our mindset shifted from consumerism to wealth building. And as a result, now we're married on to the 1% of the thinkers of the world. The difference is we have what the 1% will now have to chase, because we have the patent on all of it. What it means for you, we've already told you. How you can take advantage of this revolution. How do you ensure that you don't miss out? Glad you asked. We are an e-commerce company. We have access to 7.2 billion people, and we're now in 141 countries. We earn by promoting the business opportunity, whether it be cash, gold, coins, the bank, the exchange, the phone, and other releases that are down the pipe. We share the videos with anyone who 18 years or older in all these countries, and they sign on and they sign up and they start the wealth build, and you get paid for what they do. But they'll only do it in duplication of what you do. If you do nothing, guess what they'll do? Imagine earning every time one of your friends uses their bank, ATM, or phone, because that's the position you're in right now. Imagine you could earn from the transaction on an exchange, because that's the position you're in right now, family. How many of your friends, family, strangers would you help register today? Okay, this goes into so I'm gonna stop this stream, okay? And y'all make sure that you take a look at karatcrypto.com with Mr. McGinty, all right? Look, in building our organizations, you want to include your loved ones. You want to include your family. It is very important to understand this. It's very important to know that, number one, what you have is a free business that gives you access to over 140 countries worldwide. What you need to know is that because it gives you that access, you are e-commerce based. You can do it from your phone, from your laptop. You can shout it from a mountain, or you can just go out on the street and talk to people. It's unlimited income, as you can see from just the various streams alone, let alone the basic of just saving gold and encouraging others to do it. It gives you flexible hours because you're working it based off of your needs. You're working based off of your strategies. Now, humble beginnings. Brother Dante shares with us quite often of how he came with no money, no means, and built an empire and continues to build on his empire. I came out of working 70 hours a week for a slave master. Now they're lucky if they see me 3 or 4 times a week. And even if they see me then, it might be 5 or 6 hours. Because I learned through duplication, not replication, not looking the part. I learned through duplication. I learned to allow that plantation to now finance my freedom.
Khalfani Radio is the only radio platform that pays their hosts and affiliates in what?
Gold, baby. Say that. Say that. You know, every Friday we see something, but we don't see coins because we ain't got none of them. Anyway,
Ain't got no coin.
Ain't no coins, bro. Ain't got no coins. You know. So think about that. It's an inheritable part or inheritable asset of your business. You have something you can leave for your wife or your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your loved ones. You can actually leave something in line for your business to continue. But when you set up, you want to, at the advice of Mr. Best just recently, and when we say Best, we're talking about Mr. Tyrone Best, the CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide. He suggests that when you sign up your family members, from oldest to youngest, you have them all on one side of your team, your line. So everybody reaps the benefit of the development of the wealth, because you have units that are garnered, you have monies that come in, and everything that you purchase through them, you get a commission off of. So let's say, and this is just wishful thinking, I wish I was in this position, but let's say Brother Dante was in my downline. I made it funny, okay? And I wanted to make a purchase of a VIP package for myself. You know, I wanted to purchase a VIP package, but I decided to reach down in the line and bless my downline, Brother Dante. What happens when I purchase that 3,000 or that 4K package? That 4K package now only costs me, it cost me 10% less, because 10% of 4,000 is 400 euros. So not only do I get a discount through the commission I earned from the package, but I made it a more affordable package for Mr. Dante. And I get the units that come along with the package. And if you're moving right now, as we're encouraging all of you to do, you'll get bonus coins behind that package. A 4K package will get the buyer, the purchaser, of not just 4K in coins, but it will also give them an additional 4K in coins. And you who sold it or made it available to them, you will also see in your account an additional 4,000 bonus coins. That's a limited time, y'all. And when it's moving at this pace, that means that at the last of the 50 billion coins that have gone out, and when they burn them, they burn the rest. And whatever you have, you have. Now, right now, the coins are moving, are not moving because they're in ICO stage. All right, but it's sitting listed at 14 cents per coin. In the Karatbars exchange, which you'll learn more about next week, it's sitting at 16 cents. It's all on exchange. All right. However, Mr. Seitz is blessing us with thousands upon thousands of these coins as an incentive, as a bonus, and really as a gift to go ahead with his mission statement, which is to make sure that honest people have a seat at this table and can enjoy wealth equaled amongst each other. We're in that position. All right. So these are things you want to do. You want to look at what gets you the greatest, gives you the greatest opportunity. I'll give you another example. I was blessed to speak with our senior partner, Mr. Dalco, Michael L. Dalco, and I asked him, because we had one incentive that ended that gave us trips to Cape Town. I earned a profit package for Cape Town. My wife earned one. Our newest silver supervisor on the line, Brother Mustafa, he earned, I think, a 1,700 profit pack, and his wife earned, and man, it was just rolling. But along with that, but that incentive ended. So now the new incentive are the 100% bonuses on the coins, but it's limited because it ends, I believe, July 14th. And I asked Mr. Best, now that the phone incentive has changed, what do you consider the best bang for the buck to be? He said, encourage people to get a 4K. If it's a husband and wife team, you want to see it grow. Encourage the whoever heads the organization. If it's the husband, have him purchase the 4K pack for the wife, and have him purchase highest profit bronze profit pack for himself, and that will give you both 300% bonus in coins in your household. And he just gave that to me off the top of his head. We really don't understand what we got, y'all. So your assignment this week, get your package, get your sponsors. Talk to Khalfani Radio right now. Go to KhalfaniGoldRush.com. Get your package. Talk to Mr. Carlito if you're under his organization. Talk to Mr. Dante if you're under his organization. Talk to me if you're under my organization. Get your package. But go to your sponsors. Get your package. Get your KYCs approved. Some of you came on the line, like Miss Sharon and others, because I told you that if you had $5 US and you made it available today, which your KYC is already approved, of course, I can show you how to convert that 5 to gold. For as little as $5 US, you can have gold. I'll show you on the screen real quick. Because I did promise it. Is that okay, Brother Dante?
Oh yeah, brother. I mean, that's amazing. I'm just sitting there thinking. Of course, I know that, but I'm like, I mean, if you think about it, $5 US and get you some gold, which in turn you can exchange for cryptocurrency, which is backed by gold. So it is gold, and we know what it's going to be in a few years. I mean, even just at what the initial statement was, 1 coin, 1 gram. I believe right now, and I haven't checked today, but I know for the 10th or for the $5, I know maybe at least a handful of days ago, you were getting at least 30, 40 coins, let's just say. I don't want to get too much in the numbers, but if you think about it, let's just say you're getting 40 coins for the $5. And then we know that each coin will be worth at least a gram of gold. So you got $5, got you 40 coins at, let's just say $40 a piece.
Man.
That's the ultimate flip.
Woo! About to catch the ghost here. I ain't lying. About to catch it. About to jump up, kicking up sawdust to my, what are you doing? Let me know if y'all can see the screen, please. Is the screen visible, the dashboard?
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you. Okay, family, so in the dashboard, you see all your product packages and things of that nature. Get your package, stop playing games. Get your package and make money while you sleep. We're on the line now, and I got money coming in. That's why I didn't put my dashboard up here. Anyway, product purchase. You look into Cash Gold, and you go over to Karatpay Cash Gold. Now, for $5, you see it right here? That's $4.44 euros, $4.44 in euros. Okay, that will come up to very close to $5. You can purchase 1/10 of a gram of Cash Gold. Isn't that pretty? That's a beautiful sight, and that's actually gold in there, family. That's paper, but inside of it is embossed solid gold, and it is considered currency. There are many exchanges now that are accepting Karatpay Gold as well as accepting Karatpay online payments. You could take that, and once it's purchased, it'll show up in your My Gold account. And it will show up in this area. On this account, there's there's a 1/10 of a gram of gold already there. Okay. Once that gold is there on account, if you go to Karatpay, I hit the thing too soon. But when you go to Karatpay to load your wallet, there's a 1/10 of a gram already there. But now I want to load the wallet. And it tells me I have available another 1/10 of a gram to put in there. So all I got to do is move that 1/10 of a gram. And now my wallet is loaded. So it no longer shows, it'll no longer show under My Gold because it's no longer being saved. Now it's being moved. Y'all follow me? It's an exchange. You're not coming out of your pocket any further. Just imagine now you just purchased for $5 a 1/10 of a gram of gold, and then you moved it to your wallet to go to the coin store. You with me? All right. So now, that was the only process. I just want to show you how you can make it gold, and we did that. But now I'm a little spoiled. This is the Karatbars exchange of what we're going to go into next week. On this exchange, and any of you that are coin traders, you're familiar with these screens and these stats that you see. But if I were to go to my dashboard here, this is my statement that shows the balances. Look at all the ways in which you can trade. You can use US dollar, Bitcoin, Ethereum. This is our KBC coin. This account, well, I don't have any in my house, but I ain't seen nothing about this account. All right. And here's some KCB coins there. The gold that you just purchased is exchanged for what's known as Unival. Unival can be classified as gold shavings, like gold dust. All right, because every portion of your gold is valuable. So under the gram, you have univals. Under the tenths of a gram. Once you get down to the shavings, I mean, you can convert any aspect of it. Okay, so let's say if I want to put 0.1 here and put it on deposit.
Actually, Brother Eric.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know that as well, because you know with the univals, let's say I know you had, I think maybe 2 tenths back there.
Right.
On the tenths on your exchange when you go, each tenth is a unival.
Correct.
So I know some people get that confused, and I used to as well. Like I said, like Brother just said, if you got 1 tenth or 2 tenths back there, when you go to exchange it, as the brother's about to ready to show you, you would, even though it's a tenth, you would put 1 unival. Each tenth is 1 unival. So that's something for you guys to remember as well, because yeah, it used to confuse me initially when it first started. But remember, you guys,
it confused me all the way up to about the end of last month.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't process this one because I haven't updated it. So, at any rate, I got to update my security clearances. So, when you do it, let's just imagine the unival has been converted. It will show up under the dashboard, and then I would move. And this is moving really quick because we're going to do a training next week. That'll be a lot more thorough for you. But now I will come here to sell the amount of unival. And I'm in Ethereum, the wrong one. I had to choose it first. Okay, so you go to market, and in market, you just come down to, if I'm exchanging the unival for KBC, and from there, I would just simply sell the unival that would be on the market and make my purchase. Still show me the Ethereum screen for some reason. Maybe because I'm just hitting it, trying to move too fast. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Here it is. Okay, so it's loaded. So you sell unival, and it automatically trades for the KBC. So you have a limited price, and right now, the unival is going at 40 KBCs, or you go to market price, which is a little less, and you always want to buy when it's less. So let's say if you have, so every tenth of a gram is 1 unival, correct, Brother Dante?
Yes, brother.
So let's say we have 1 unival there. It'll give you 39 coins. 5 US dollars gives you 39 coins that will one day be worth 1 full kilogram. Look at what you can do for pennies to $1. Now, I'm gonna sign out of this. I'm gonna come back in our closing remarks. I'm gonna share something with you. I want to thank you all for indulging us. So, for $5, go to those of you who haven't seen it, go to my YouTube page, Eric Ture Muhammad, and look up pray, fast, and save. You know, take out of it whatever works for you, but fasting removes you from frivolous spending. You know, fasting, we're on our fast now, a 30-day celebration in honor to revelation of truth and the word of God. So in our fast, you know what I'd normally be doing right now? I'd probably be sipping on some coffee. Or I might get the munchies and pick up a candy bar or something behind it. You already know I need teeth. So imagine that combination might be about $4. $5 with tax. You just spent 39 KBC coins that you have nothing to show for it after you digest it. Hey, I can't even go to a movie anymore. I walk into a movie to see how much it is. Man, that's 250 KBC coins. I can't spend that. I'm looking at clothes that are a little worn. I'm washing them out, drying them out, ironing them to death. Trying to put sweaters and jackets over the dingy parts. You know why? Because to buy another shirt. Man, that's 600 KBC coins. I can't be doing that yet. Not right now. Listen, when you get the mentality of a wealth builder, all you want to do is build massive wealth. The empowerment call last Thursday night, of which you'll learn more about it as long as you stay in lockstep with what is being offered. In the empowerment call last Thursday night, Mr. Dalco sort of slipped up and talked about basically how he earned more in a month than what licensed professionals earn in a year. I heard Miss Tanisha Glaspie one day ask us to pass on condolences and heartfelt sympathies to Mr. Dalco because he only made $25,000 that week, and he didn't know how to handle that that week. Those are the kind of problems you want to have, because your expenses will never equal the profit margin that you're gaining in just being in Karatbars sitting still. So just imagine if you get up and started running. You're sitting still and making money. Some of you, Miss Sharon, how many coins do you have in your first profit package when you purchased it? She purchased one of the first ones when it came out through her sponsor, Sister Federica. She bought that package. She came out with 8,000 some odd coins, plus another, I don't know how many coins in the initial package she bought. Just think about what you're sitting on right now. The cash goal that you may have right now that you can move over to KBC coins without even having to pull out another $5. Everything is within the system. We're going to show you all of it. So any of you that are in my downline, go ahead and reach out to me and let me know you're ready to make this move. And we're going to do a late night training where we'll get together and I'll help you navigate through your Karat Pay. I help you navigate through your Karatbit systems and get you fully engaged and get you in the process of habitually building your wealth. All right, I'm gonna share the screen one last time. I'm gonna give some remarks and then I'm gonna ask everyone else to give remarks. And I really, truly appreciate all that have hung in there with us and are hanging out with us. Do you see any more questions on the line, brothers? Anything in the chats or in the streams?
No, shout out to.
No, but people want to hear from brother Dante. The brother Dante he got a lot of people online.
Well, you know what, brother, I'm about to say, just shout out to, I see you put in, shout out to, looks like brother Mizani Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
Pronounce the name correctly. Capuchin Hamilton. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Sister Shay Adams, Algenlo Pereira. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. We thank each and every one of you guys for joining us. We're going to be doing this every week. So, yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep riding with us. We keep riding with us.
Hey, Brother Carlito, now you know if we don't have Roz, if we don't have range, we don't have what?
If you don't have range, you don't have Roz.
She's on the line. Sister Roz Range is in the house.
Roz Range, what's up, sister?
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Team Audacity as well. I want to give a shout out to the, I'm about to say the Three Horsemen. Coach Dwayne Taylor and his team. The three, is it Chessmen?
The Kingsmen.
Kingsmen. And the King is on the chessboard. I got it. I tell you, I have senior moments, but you know I love you. I said to Chessmen, Lord, they're going to beat me down.
Shout out Ray Jones. Stay wealthy, acquiring gold. Got that Karatbars swag. Shout out Ray Jones. Team Street Ministry. Midwest Millionaires. I'll see you guys in a few days too, definitely. Can't wait to be back home.
Any shout outs on your end, Brother Carlito?
I'm good, fam.
All right.
Everybody that actually have been really pulling in. We got a lot of people that have definitely stayed on the entire show. So everybody that we named on the entire show, plus we have some new people that came on. We got Shaw Adams that came on.
Not Shaw.
And Angelo Piera, he came on. Wasim Yakub came on. So Sister Capucine Hamilton, she stayed on. She's been engaging. Everybody's been engaging. This has really have been a wealth of information. Can't wait till next week. Sister Capucine, I hope I'm saying it right. Sister Hamilton. She looks forward to next week when we express more information about the nodes.
And of course, the nodes, yes, we'll cover that next week. I'll make a point of it right now. All right, so we also have the other arm of Khalfani Radio in the state of Texas. It's the Gold Independence Tour in Houston from Cherie Hollywood Hicks is in the house.
Hollywood.
Yeah, man. Yep, for real. All right, families, I'm gonna move to this screen and close it out. And I'll close out on my end with this screen. Okay.
Oh, shout out to my brother, Big Sam Rogers just joined us as well. Lee Samuels. Hey, brother, I'm glad you joined us. I know we about to get ready to get off in a minute, but join us every weekend. That's my big brother from hometown. About to do some serious big things in Karatbars with the family. Shout out to you, Big Sam Rogers.
I also have Brother Tony Muhammad here, and I also have Brother Amar out of Albany, New York. Brother Amar, appreciate you, God.
Sister Glenda give you a shout out to Brother Dante. She's on the line as well.
Just Sister Glenda, I said I didn't see Sister Glenda. I'm at you. I know you called me a little while ago. I am at you after this training. You are first.
All right, family. So, in your platform as an assignment, I want you all to get your KYCs done, get your package done. I want you to learn how to navigate through, or we want you rather, I'm sorry. We want you to navigate through your dashboard, learn the ins and outs. I want you, now I'm saying I want you to reach out to Brother Carlito. Brother Carlito, what's the email address that you use for information?
info@khalfaniradio.com. I don't know which one are you talking about, sir.
No, this is just for people who might want to give some feedback on things they're looking for in this training as we move forward.
Oh, yes, sir. They can hit us at khalfaniradio@gmail.
Okay, so khalfaniradio@gmail.com. Help us to know how we can be a greater help to you and what you're doing. Help us to know if you're part of a team or you need a sponsor. Help us to understand your needs so we can get you up and running.
Most importantly, too, brother, anybody, and it does not matter the state, if they'd like for Team Khalfani Radio to come around with this Blue Dot Tour, Bootcamp to reach out at us, and all three of us will come there, and we will empower anybody that will come to the event.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
All right, family, buy a profit package, upload your KYC docs, order your MasterCard, start buying KCB coins, promote your referral links provided, and help others complete steps 1 through 4. Remember, people will do as you do. So duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. And in your Karatbars platform, go to the very top of your screen and you'll see switch to Karat Gold. Take a look at your coin site so you'll know exactly what's going on there. I just happen to have the Karat Gold page up here at the moment. All right. And then again, as I mentioned to you before, if you have questions about getting in touch with your sponsor or how to get in touch with your sponsor, email help@karatbars.com, give your username and ask to be contacted by your upline director, and they'll do all they can to make that happen. I want to see if I'm missing anything. Hold on. The profit packages we didn't get to, but I want y'all to look at that for yourselves. Okay. www.khalfanigoldrush. Can y'all still see the screen? Can you still see the screen?
Yes, sir. If we can't see it, you know I'm going to holler at you, bro.
Okay, I need to know. So go to www.khalfanigoldrush.com to register for your free gold savings account. We went through the events that are going on. And please get your media kit. I'm telling you, it's making me a star. You know, it's making me a star. You know, that media kit is awesome. You see those two sisters there? They are killing this business. You know, they were signed on by Mr. Best. Mr. Best were their sponsors. And they still found the need to get in touch with people, because remember, you have a market of 7 billion people. All right. So Roz Rain, she got her kit. But look, get your media kit at Khalfani Radio. It's only $45 US, y'all. You can go through PayPal at khalfaniradio@gmail.com. You can do Cash App, $ Khalfani Radio. And you can also contact Mr. Carlito directly at 347-337-8981. That's area code 347-337-8981. I'm sorry, family. I do not know where he lives, and he says he does not have any coins. All right.
Hey, brother Eric, really quick, if you don't mind, just 1 second. We can go back to that screen that we were just at. You guys, I definitely want to reiterate. I want to piggyback on what brother Eric just stated. Get your interview. Get your media kit. If you're not somewhere where you can write this information down, take a picture with your phone. While we have brother Carlito's information, get in contact with myself. Get in contact with brother Eric. Like I said, it's truly important, as he just stated. My family, those two sisters, they're already tearing this business up, but they understand the importance, along with many, many others, of having your professional media kit. So make you guys write this information down. Once this is over with, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to be doing some this evening as well. I know brother Eric has 1 million people ready, and I got 500,000 people ready. So get your interviews, get your Khalfani Radio press kit done. It will help your business. I promise. Go ahead, brother.
Absolutely. Lee Samuels, I see you, brother. I'm going to shout you out right now. Thank you, brother Lee, for being a part. And family, we want to thank all of you. Jorge Estes, he's an affiliate. I don't know where he's from, but he's always reaching out and showing some love. Thank you, dear brother. Thank you so much. You know, family, we're on the Dream Big Tour. That Dream Big Tour will consist of a conversation that will be held with some very powerful and dynamic leaders in the world of wealth builders worldwide and Karatbars. Be mindful, September 26th through the 29th, we are in Atlanta, Georgia for Let's Go Weekend 9. Mr. Harold Seiss and others will be there on the set. You get the hug, greet, VIP. I got a little jealous when I saw them pictures of Mr. Seiss and Brother Dante hanging out, Carlito. I mean, they were hanging out, thumbs up, and, you know, but I know that's over the course of time. I haven't got there yet, but I'm drinking milk now, so my bones are getting bigger. So maybe I'll get there. So family, thank you so much.
Can we get a shout out, please? One very, very important shout out, family. All right. As this presentation was going on, it was so impacting that brother Dripstar Not Nice actually signed up for, and he is the new affiliate that is going to pave his way and his family to a wealth building, saving megastar. So let's everybody give brother Dripstar Not Nice. That's right. We salute, salute. Congratulations.
Salute,
welcome.
That's big.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to being on the other side of money with you, brother. And also we have Sister Janet Johnson, who's also joined us. Thank you all so much. So family, it's been an honor, a privilege, and pleasure. We're actually 3 minutes over, but not really, because we started 3 minutes behind. So we're on it. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless and keep all of us. Peace and power. I'm out.
Peace.
One of the greatest things about life is that how you perceive it determines what you get from it. The lens through which you look at the world roadmaps your success, right? All we are is a compilation of the things we see and the beliefs we hold. Which brings me to a very interesting question. Why are human beings so inclined to limit themselves and their abilities? Why do we bring life to stopping points, to barriers that simply are not there? See, in the world we know, every day of our lives is consumed by rules, laws, limitations. If I throw a rock into the air, it's going to hit a certain point, come to a stop, and fall back down to earth. That's science. That result can be mathematically proven, and there's really no debate about it. The issue, though, and one of the most tragic elements of human behavior, is when that exact certainty, that limitation, is applied to potential. Because potential is not a thing. Potential is an idea. Visualize someone who just completed a 6-minute mile, right? It's a pretty good time, something to be proud of. The question, though, is what tangible evidence, what proof does that individual have that they couldn't have run 5:59 or 5:50? 5:30. So often we stop because we believe we've done enough. We're comfortable right where we are. We know what the standard is and we act accordingly. But just imagine a life without these false pretenses. Imagine the possibilities that exist for those who set their own standards. It truly is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Going back a few years, when Henry Ford first created the automobile, he said that if he would have asked the world what they wanted, they would have said faster horses, because that was the standard. A new possible hadn't been defined yet. And this supports the fact that reality is whatever you decide it's going to be, right? That mentality has been held by anyone who's made a positive impact on society, anyone who's exceeded expectations. Unlike that rock flying through the air, there is no defined stopping point for you other than the one you give yourself. And today is about taking that stopping point and making it disappear. It's about innovation, having the courage to step into the unknown, to push, to do the things that most people wouldn't. Because most people are confined to those self-induced limitations. But they don't need to be. Right? There are two ways to look at any situation: to simply exist through it, or to have an impact, to be the defining piece, to do something memorable. And every day is an opportunity to become that standard. But you have to first believe you are. Believe that your capabilities and talents stretch far beyond what is right in front of you. Believe that possibilities are limitless. And you will see the world transform right in front of you. It'll be an incredible sight to see.
There's a popular quote going around at the moment. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read and the people you hang around with today. This is quite true, but it applies to everything else as well. The person you will be in the future is based on everything you do today, the people you hang around with, but more so the people you listen to, the opinions you believe, the books you read, or the videos you watch. All the information you take in, positive or negative, will affect your future. The workouts you do or don't do, that will show up in the future. The foods you eat today will affect your future on a visual and energy level. The same is true with your thoughts and information. What you feed your mind will shape your future. If all you do is take in garbage, guess what your future is going to be made up of? Commit to feed your mind with successful thoughts and surround yourself with those who have the same ambition. It doesn't matter where you get your information from. You may read, you may get it from podcasts or videos. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you keep feeding your mind every day. Your future self is begging you to show some discipline. Your future self is begging you not to be like the rest, to learn more than the rest, to work harder and smarter than the rest. Your future self is begging you to do the work now so you can enjoy later. If you don't feed your mind with success, it will rot with mediocrity. What you do every day will dictate your future. What you want out of life, you must put it in. If you want success, put it in there. If you want health and fitness, put it in. If you want peace and happiness, put it in. Your actions will equal your results.
My mind is strong. I am strong. My thoughts are strong. My beliefs are strong. My life is strong. They say I can't. I can. They say I won't. I will. They say I'm not. I am. I am limitless. I am. I am. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. In my mind, there are no limits. I am limitless. There's nothing I cannot be. Nothing I cannot do. Nothing I cannot have. There exists no limits in my mind.